7, including victories over Ronnie Reardon, Craig Peavy and Johnny Binge. Undefeated for the last 2 years, this is his first championship fight appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from the land of the howling winds, Arnel Barotillo! And introducing his opponent across the ring. He fights out of the blue corner, weighing in at 53.5 kilograms. Tonight sporting black and gold trunks, originally from Georgetown in Tasmania, now residing in Melbourne, Victoria. He comes to the ring with an impressive amateur record, winning 4 national amateur titles in the fly, junior fly, bantam and featherweight divisions. In 1991 he was crowned the Amateur Fighter of the Year, and in 1995 crowned the Victorian Professional Boxer of the Year. He is the Australian Super Bantamweight Champion and also the National Bantamweight Champion. His professional record, 14 fights, 13 professional wins. Ladies and gentlemen, defending his title, introducing Nathan the Real Thing Sting. Referee, Neville Williams. Judges ringside, Chris Anderson, Cliff Heaver and Ignatius Miscalades.
Instructions already. Go back to your corner. What do you call? Touch gloves.
Well, as we expected, Nathan Sting is in fact fighting out of the blue corner. Keith Ellis had to swap after walking in, and we should correct something. This title is in fact vacant. Nathan Sting is the Australian Super Bantamweight champion. He's dropped back a few kilos to hop into the ring to win the Australian Bantamweight title. He is an overwhelming favourite with the bookmakers and the punters ringside. That's the man in the black and gold trunks.
What Arnel's going to have to do in this fight is he's going to have to put Nathan off his traditional fight and break his rhythm, because Nathan's a very, very good boxer.
As always, just feeling each other out at this stage.
Barotillo was adopted by Mark Pitts after he came down from the Philippines in 1988.
Both of them fairly quick on their feet, it would seem. Early in the fight you'd expect it, but both moving well. Of course, fighting in the weight division that Jeffrey Fennick won his first world title against the Japanese boxer Satoshi Shinyaki way back in 1985. Now, 11 years later, he's attempting to win his 4th, and that'll be the next fight up this evening.
Keith Ellis thinks he's the next great Australian boxing star, Nathan Sting.
It's good to see, heartwarming to see such a big crowd here this evening as well at the Glass House. I would imagine there are too many seats vacant at all, almost a sellout. Who's well, Sting making him miss. Barotillo giving him some of the same back. Retreated quite well when the right hand was coming his way. That punch certainly didn't score.
Barotillo looks to be the stronger of the two.
See how Sting gets out of that. Well, he just worked his way out of that corner very well.
A very nice side-to-side movement, very good lateral movement.
The crowd, after that great light heavyweight contest, wanting some action. Fairly uneventful first round so far.
30 seconds, Steve.
Usually you'll expect that the Bantams will throw plenty of leather.
Scored a couple of times there, Barotillo.
About 30 seconds to go in round 1. A round where not much has taken place, you'd have to say. Both still feeling each other out.
Nathan Sting, I felt that round was a little bit tentative, a little bit nervous at this stage of the fight. He'll settle down a couple of rounds.
Let's hear what Keith Ellis has to say.
Pick him up. The timing will come. Everything is going to come. Just keep the game plan. Look at me. Look at me. Look, just keep your plan going.
In fact, we're listening now to the corner of Mark Pitts speaking to Arnel Barotillo.
Take another step with the jab. The jab's inside. Don't look
Here's
for it over here. Step. The jab's going to do the damage thing. Just got to find it. Hurry up, boy. Come on, set it in. Get off quick.
Keith Ellis just telling you to keep working that jab.
Seconds down, round number 2.
The general consensus is that Sting should be too fast for Barotillo in this fight. Although by the first round, couldn't say that for sure.
The left-right combination from Sting much better. Again making Barotillo miss.
Those few punches will give Sting some confidence.
Oh, good right hand on the break, but he's opened up a terrible cut. The referee's going to call the doctor to take a look.
I think that spells trouble for Sting.
It certainly does spell trouble for Sting, you'd have to imagine. I don't know whether it was a head clash or one of those little uppercuts.
No, well, Sting seemed to think it was a head clash.
Yeah, Sting's claiming now that it is a head clash. We'll probably have a look at it in replay later. I just heard one of the ringside judges say it was a punch. That's been agreed to by another one of the ringside judges. So Arnel Barotillo, if this fight is stopped, looks like he may be the new Australian bantamweight title holder.
Headbutt.
No? Is the referee saying headbutt?
It looks like he can't continue. The nasty cut there.
He certainly
his
can't
eye.
continue.
No.
But we need to establish. One referee claimed it. One of the ringside judges claimed it was a punch. Another one claimed it was a headbutt. I wouldn't be surprised if we wind up with a technical draw. Of course, if you stop a fighter through a cut that occurs from a punch, then there's no question. Now here we go. Oh, it's a head clash for your life. The head clash for your life is not a headbutt. It's a head clash, so it will be a technical draw. No fighter clearly ahead on points, but an awful head clash, and it's a technical draw for your life. That's the way I see it. I don't know about you, Mark.
Yes, well, certainly a head clash there. Barotillo thought he had the whole fight won for a second there, but he's about to get a shock. It's a nasty cut, though.
Now, just listen to the... Let's just listen in here. Did you see that as a deliberate headbutt?
Did you see that as a deliberate headbutt? No, not deliberate.
Not deliberate from that ringside watch.
I've got to ask, did you see that as a deliberate headbutt?
Okay, here we see it, bang, but it wasn't a deliberate headbutt. I didn't hear the final judge. The first said it was a head clash. I didn't hear the final ringside judge. We'll get the result in a moment.
It's the highly contentious issue here, isn't it?
Yes, a deliberate headbutt, of course, of a disqualification.
The decision from the judges ringside. The fight has been deemed a technical draw.
I think that's the right decision, a technical draw. It didn't look like a deliberate headbutt to me. It looked like a head clash. The crowd don't like it. They're silent. Now, the reason for a technical draw is that no fighter was clearly ahead on points.
No fighter was clearly ahead on points at the time of the head clash suffered by Nathan Sting. So the judges ringside have no option but to announce a technical draw, ladies and gentlemen. So that is the result of this Bantamweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Sting and Arnel